Sports with Carl Defenbaugh.
The second half of the season, we're going to have to be road dogs. Go on the road and play some big games and win.
With the bye week in the rearview mirror, the Irish are still on a track that could take them all the way to the college football playoff. But as C.J. Procyse alluded to, those hopes rest on Notre Dame's ability to play well on the road in the second half of the season. We're going to take an in-depth look at the schedule tonight as ND will play 4 of its remaining 5 games away from South Bend. First up is Temple on Saturday. College game day will be in Philly for a top 25 matchup. And at 7-0, the Owls are off to the best start in school history. And the Irish will be back in the Keystone State after that, taking on Pitt. The Panthers 6-1 under first-year head coach Pat Narduzzi. And the Steel City has not been kind to ND, just 3-3 in their last 6 games at Pitt. Now, the final home game is up next, Wake Forest. And then after that, the Shamrock Series, which we're all looking forward to in Fenway Park. Boston College not having the best year, though the Eagles do boast one of the best defenses in the country. And finally, the regular season finale after that against the Stanford Cardinal. After a Week 1 loss, Stanford has been one of the most impressive teams around this year. Christian McCaffrey, 7th in the country in rushing. And Notre Dame has lost its last 3 trips to the Farm. So that's the remaining slate, and Brian Kelly knows that his team still has a lot to prove down the stretch.
We had to beat Virginia late on the road, and we lost to Clemson. That's yet to be determined about how we're playing on the road. That's the next challenge for this football team, and you've got to be mentally tough to handle the crowd. You've got to be mentally tough to be disciplined, to go on the road and beat somebody.
And a bit of a surprise for that game at Pittsburgh. It was announced today that will be a noon kickoff, not in prime time. And it's actually the first regular season noon kick for the Irish in 4 years.